I hope you all are having a great and wonderful day. Oh, it's so much nicer. I'm trying this selfie stick thing, so hopefully it will be a little bit more stable, even though I'm holding the selfie stick. So I have one of those other ones with the wraparound things, but then I also have to figure out what I can put it on to wrap around. But so far, selfie stick is helping. And also the fact that it's not freezing cold, it's not blazing wind, invigorating wind, sending chills everywhere. That also helps a lot too. And I hope y'all are having a great day because it's a great day. I mean, the sun is shining, so it still feels warm. There's snow. I love snow. I think snow is so pretty. And the fact I don't have to shovel snow as much as I used to, it's also nice. Because at one of my old jobs, had to shovel the snow at the space so people could obviously get in. And sometimes that would be really early morning. And so that's also great not to have to do that all the while and like shoveling snow like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's nice. Oh, I just want to say I so appreciate you all, and I just appreciate myself taking the time to do this. I had the intention of doing these videos every day, but I also told myself, okay, let's just be realistic. Sometimes stuff happens, but we're still going to try to do 4 to 5 times a week. And I'm still on that. I enjoy doing these and getting to know you all because, I'm just so much more confident than when I did like my first video compared to when I did my first video like way back in 2018, 2019. Yeah, 2018. So, you know, it's so much easier being confident in front of the camera. I know I also feel more confident in front of the camera when I'm outside versus when I'm inside. I don't know, maybe because there's nature. I don't know. I just feel more comfortable outside in nature. But sometimes I can't always get out to nature. So it's great that when I'm just outside getting, well, maybe it's the fresh air, more oxygen. Maybe. I don't know. But I just want to say for any of you, take, life is too short. Take whatever steps y'all need to take to get stuff done. I mean, even with the tasks that seem impossible, I mean, they all start with small little steps. I mean, I think by the time I did my third video on here, like back in early February, wow, it's almost Valentine's Day. But yeah, I've gotten so much more confident. Yeah, by the third video, I'm like, okay, camera on, let's just talk. Still not as confident as rewatching my videos as much because I know sometimes I just feel like I just want to have a conversation. I don't want to over edit and do too much. I don't know, for me, it's kind of like a sense of authenticity and that kind of sense. I don't know, maybe I will do more editing in the future. I don't know. Editing can be a lot of work. I've done editing in the past and it takes a lot of time. And I'm just like, do I really want to invest my energy into doing that? Or maybe at some point I'll make enough money where I could pay someone to edit my videos. I don't know. We'll just see how this goes. Right now, I'm just taking some type of action to put myself out there, to tell my story, to living out loud. That's what I created this channel for, because I just want to live out loud, live my life. I don't want to hide so much anymore. I know for many people, it got easy to hide after 2020 with everything going on. And, it was definitely a time for compression, reevaluate things are going on. And then, with my yoga studio having that being shut down, and that was such an integral part of my life just because I was there all the time. That's where I interacted with my community. That was, my main source of finances. And it's just like, and I feel like also it's hard. It feels, no, I have the limiting belief that it's harder to connect to people outside of college because, I was trying to plan hanging out with a friend. And it's just like, oh, I'm free in 2 weeks from now. Like, for like that weekend. I'm like, I have funeral stuff going on. I can't do it. So, and it seems like the trend is anytime I try to hang out with someone like that I knew from college or something, it's like, we have to plan like at least a month in advance. And it's just like, I don't want to wait a month to see you. It's just like, oh, we can't just go to the student center meetup anymore. It's just like, I don't know. As, an adult, you have things and we don't live as close together anymore. And it's just like, but it's like, really wanting to reach out and like take those steps to meet up with people. Because, yeah, in this case, me and this friend, we don't live close to each other. We're in actually different states. But she saw this thing on Facebook about the place she wanted to visit it. I'm like, oh, that's relatively close to where I am. It's a quick subway ride or a very leisurely half-hour walk. And she's like, we should meet up. I'm like, yes. But we can't meet up till like about a month because of our schedules. And it's just like, I don't want to wait a month. But you just take whatever steps you take, because that's just how life is. Not everything can be done at a drop of a hat. Just take one step at a time. Like, I definitely feel more confident a bit, at least in myself, making these videos, because I remember back in 2018, I was not confident at all. Like, when I made my first video, I was shaking, I was sweating. Now I'm shaking and sweating for a different reason, because it's cold and I've been walking around like at least a mile already. So it's just like I'm shaking and sweating for a different reason compared to like my very first video. But yeah, it's just amazing how life changes, and when we just take all these little steps. Yeah, I think I might have mentioned this in one of my videos, but it's like I used to love like those create your own adventure books where it's like, okay, you read and then you get to the point. Like, if you choose make this decision, go to page this. If you make this decision, go to page this. And then depending on it, you get your story unravels. And I just feel like, you know, doing these videos has helped a lot, and I'm so thankful. Her handle name, I don't remember her first name, but her handle name is, I think, Dodash, because I was just looking on YouTube like I normally do, and I just saw her videos. It was like one of her videos, and it just like, you know what? Yeah, I should. Like, why am I just wasting time doing nothing? And I could do something productive, even if this doesn't even turn out to be a big thing for me. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna still keep doing YouTube and stuff like that, but the fact that I'm at least taking some action going somewhere, it's better than just staying somewhere where I don't want to be necessarily. So, because you never know where the next step takes you, because, hindsight is very different from knowing the future. If you even believe in the future, because all this is. Anyway, different parallel realities. I don't know. Yeah, but just take those action steps. Oh yeah, and from my last video, I had the greatest epiphany. That was gonna share Saturday, but had stuff happen this weekend. So remember, I told y'all about Jordan. Jordan was the cutest, most lovable, big, fluffy puppy dog I've ever seen. They're so caring and sweet, and just wants to hug and sweet everyone. And Dusty's probably being a therapy dog. And I was just like, oh, what the cuteness. And seeing other people also having the same exact reaction I was having to this dog. It's just like, oh, so cute, so cute, so cute. I was just like, what if we are the big fluffy dogs to other people, or other creatures, entities, whatever you want to say them. Like, what if we are that big fluffy dog to our pets, or to angels, or to different spirits, ETs, interdimensional beings. I don't know. What if we are that big fluffy cuteness to other things and we don't even realize it? Because, and when I had that thought, I'm like, oh my god, I just am. Like, I'm a big fluffy thing to somebody. Rather, I might not believe it myself, but it's like somebody probably is just looking at me. It's like, you're just like a big fluffy cuteness every time I see you. It's so cute, even if you're doing something weird. Just kind of like how I also think of my cats, and it's just like, they do weird things, and sometimes things I don't always like in that moment, but it's just like, oh, but you're still so cute. I love you no matter. Even if you do something bad, I still love you. I'm just like, oh, yes. Be the big fluffy puppy. And I think, when you're really in your element, when you really feel at peace and you feel like yourself, and you can feel like you are that big fluffy puppy or whatever you want to be, I I think it's really endearing and great because it's just like, oh, the big fluffy pup. I still can't get over Jordan. He was the cutest, sweetest, fluffy of the fluffs. Like he was like a big dog. I think his owner said he was 4 years old, but it's like he probably came up to near my hip. But if he didn't have as much fluff on him, he might be like halfway to my hip, halfway up my thigh. That's how big and fluffy he was. It's just like, oh. And when he put his weight against me, like on my legs, it's just like, oh, I feel loved. I feel loved right now. And it's just like, what if we can be that for other people? And it doesn't necessarily be people. Like, it could be our pets. It could be angels. It could be whatever y'all think is out there. I don't know. And I'm just like, yeah. I think my animals feel that way about me. Like, oh, they're doing silly human things, but I still love them. Like, they're being really weird human things. Like, why do they keep talking, making so much noise, and like going back and forth to different rooms, and like leaving and coming back and not giving me the bounties of their hunt every time they come back? Like, what's up with them? Oh, but I still love them. So, yeah. That's something I want to share with you, and because I think it was like a great epiphany I had. Be the fluffy puppy, along with, you know, what I was saying last time, like find the reason, be the reason. Whatever steps you want to take them, because it's just like, why not? All right, I hope you all have a great one, and see you next time. Bye.